This is Rebecca Baines of Your Twin Flame Guide, coming to you from beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico, in one of my favorite spots, a park right outside my back door. If you are or think you might be a twin flame, that's probably how you have come to my channel. And I want to let you know that although this journey can be crazy and sometimes lonely and frustrating and even painful, you've come to the right place. This is a place where I'm offering not only healing and guidance, but support and advice on this twin flame journey. I've personally been on my journey since February of 2013, and there have been so many ups and downs and so many dark valleys and high mountaintops and so much to learn and so much growth on this journey. And that's the part that I want to really share, is the potential of this journey, regardless of what's happening in your journey, the potential of this journey to transform your life in ways that nothing and no one else ever could. There are a lot of sites out there and articles and programs that explain people's various perspectives on what a twin flame is. To me, the most simple way to describe it is it's a relationship unlike any other relationship you've ever had. It's the feeling of coming home with a person in a way that, for me, I say it's like no physical home I've ever had, but it's the deepest sense of homecoming I've ever felt. There's this deep sense of peace and tranquility and healing when you're with that person. It's a journey, truthfully, of deep, unconditional love, really understanding what divine love is. And it's not about anybody's ego needs. Eventually you reach a place where you have no more needs from that other person, other than just to feel the love that you feel for them and how that opens your heart and soul and allows you to connect in more deeply with your higher self, with your creator, and yes, even with your twin's higher self. My background is in chemistry, biology, and medicine. I actually did a year of medical school. During that first year, I had my first memories of my own childhood traumas, including emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and something called satanic ritual abuse. So it set me on a journey of deep, profound healing. And in that journey, I eventually came to become a healer myself. And after I became a healer, then I connected with my twin flame. I had vaguely heard of the concept many years prior, and as I began to describe to various friends this dynamic that I had with this strange, cute guy who I just couldn't seem to shake the connection with, a couple people said, gee, it sounds like he might be your twin flame. And so one night I actually went and did some research on the internet and truthfully was devastated because it looked like it was not going to be a very pleasant or easy journey. And I was very much about having control in my relationships because of my abuse history. I wanted to be the one in the driver's seat. I wanted to be able to say, if you don't treat me the way I want to be treated and do what I want you to do, I want to be done with you. And that obviously never worked with this person. And in spite of myself and all of my ego issues, every time he came back, I just opened my arms and spoke with him again and spent time with him. And each time was very beautiful and profound. My background in science and medicine gave me the foundation to understand the beauty of life. And eventually I came to realize that I always had a natural inclination in terms of spirituality and intuitive abilities, and I'm an empath. And so all of that comes together in my healing work to see the person as a whole being. I have the privilege in my healing work to connect in with the creator and then connect into the client and see the client through God's eyes and to allow the creator to guide the healing session. Each session is unique. They're done over the phone so that I can go in very deeply and see the person through the creator's eyes rather than through my human eyes. And from there, the healing sessions are just guided. The client and the creator together know what they want to create and heal and transform. And then I'm able to make that connection and do as I'm guided to do. When I met my twin flame, I was in no way open to or ready for a relationship. I was very much shut down, very much focused on my healing practice, not understanding, of course, that he was a part of that healing journey, that he came in at the perfect time, of course. Yeah, so I wasn't open to a relationship at that time, but of course, him coming in right then was perfect timing. and ignited a deeper level of healing than I'd ever experienced. And I say it's because he touched me in a deeper place than anybody else ever had, and so he allowed me to heal in deeper ways than anybody else ever had. And then through the process of the next year, he would come and go. We would try at times to make this a serious relationship, and then something would always interfere with that. And eventually he moved away and we lost contact for a while, and then he came back as he always does. We're currently in a longer separation than usual, but it's all perfect because that separation is what has allowed me, this most recent separation is what has allowed me to go deeply enough into my own journey to be here now, to be ready to be of service to my community as I'm able to with my healing work and my own experience. You probably have a lot of questions about what this twin flame journey is all about, and I'm going to answer just a couple of the more common ones in this video, and then in future videos we're going to go a lot more in depth, and I'll actually be doing my healing work on future videos so that you can experience it and benefit from it. One of the common questions is a twin flame couple only male and female? And no, they are not. They come in both genders, opposite genders and the same gender. And in my experience, it's very common, if not always, that twin flames go through some period of separation, and very often many cycles of separation. And even though this might seem like a very cruel and painful process, I want to invite you to really go deeply into it each time that happens for you, because it's truly a gift. You go in and you see, what is it that's wounded in me in the process of this person exiting my life or going silent on me. And each time you do, you become so much more powerful, stronger, more healed, more whole, more free. And so today, I'm still on my journey, but I can say that I have never been more whole, more happy, more complete. My connection with my twin is, yes, it's only in the 5D only, and I know oftentimes people don't like to hear that, but I can tell you that this is your twin and this is you. And as you ascend into your own spiritual journey, they will too. You might not know it, but they are, and you keep going up, and so you're connecting more and more with your higher self, with God or the Creator, and as you keep going up, guess what? You start to come together with your twin too. And so the more spiritually evolved you are, the more whole and healed you are, the closer you feel to your twin. So I haven't spoken to my twin in over 2.5 years, but I feel closer to him. I know him better, and he knows me better than we did the last time we spoke. And I know myself a heck of a lot better. So it's all worth it. I have complete faith and trust that we will be together again, but I'm not concerned with controlling when that happens or how that happens. The way I work with twin flames is very similar to the way I work with other people who are experiencing challenges in their life. It's just that with the twin flames, what I'm able to do is bring my own journey and knowledge and wisdom about how this relationship works to the mix. And I also find that the more spiritually evolved people are, the more of a good fit it is with my work. Typically, my clients come to me and they've already done quite a bit of work on themselves. They've done talk therapy, they've done other types of energy healing, physical body healing, etc. So they've done a lot of different things already. They're very self-aware, they're clear that they're on a spiritual journey, and they're very committed to it. So those types of people are an excellent fit for me. I enjoy doing that work. It's tremendously fun. All my sessions are done by phone, even for people that, even when I've worked with my roommate, I made that person go to the other side of the house so we could be on the phone, because what I will do is I will connect in very deeply with the Creator and with you as on a soul or energetic level. And from there, the whole session is guided, spiritually guided, intuitively guided. I often get channeled messages from the divine for my clients, so visions that will be explained to me what that means. Powerful new techniques have been coming through in the last few years and just ramping up, so that now almost every session is another new technique. A lot of times new techniques come through for each individual client or each individual session even. If you want to learn more, you can go to the description box below and find my information. You can find me on my website, which is yourtwinflameguide.com, and there's a button there where you can access contacting me, and I will take you through a process of discovering whether or not this is a good fit for you, and together we will figure that out. And it's my pleasure and my joy to work with other twin flames and to make this journey perhaps easier and shorter and more joyous for others than it has been for me.